So hi guys, I'm in Dollar Tree. You can see the signs where everything's a dollar. So I was trying to figure out, I had a friend who recently told me that they only had $3. It was pretty late at night. They wanted to get food and they had tried to run out and figure out, oh gosh, they don't have any food. They didn't want to cook, but they were looking for food to make that was only $3. So, I mean, food to buy that was only $3. And I thought about, there's people who are like, I only have $3. I want something for dinner, but what can I get? So, I'm going to start to think about what someone can do to get food that's $3. Actually, make food that's $3 and figure out how that would work. I think the irony right here is I'm looking at bacon bits, bacon pieces from McCormick, and there's no meat in here. It has caramel flavor. I'd have to look at dyes and stuff to figure out if it's actually vegan or not, because I heard some dyes are not vegan. So if you get really strict on it, then no, technically it may not be vegan. So, so far I'm looking at trying to figure out a couple 3-ingredient recipes and how that would work. So right now, I actually found almond milk right now, which is amazing. It's sweetened almond milk. So I'm particularly happy about that. Though it is processed, it's produced in a factory that produces milk. So if you're against the idea that something that produces milk, or if your diet issues are that you're trying not to do anything in the place that's processed milk, this is not going to work for you. But I'm a little low on milk, so I need to get something. I actually bought these sun-dried tomatoes from here recently, a while back, and the ingredients list is pretty low. Sun-dried tomatoes, salt, citric acid, soric acid, sodium, yada yada. So it's actually pretty low. If I consider that in a recipe, I'll be able to think about exactly how much stuff's in it. So be mindful. I don't know why I keep looking at this pesto when I know there's milk in it. But it's weird because they also have cashews in it. And I think I wanted to think about that because I wanted to make a vegan pesto, like a tomato pesto, because I've had that before and it's really, really good. So we're gonna find a couple things around here to figure out multiple things we can make. I think I've done this potato and gnocchi before, and it doesn't have any milk, and it doesn't have any, it's mostly contains wheat, which is pretty cool. Ooh, breadcrumbs. Oh, that has milk and eggs. But this doesn't have milk and eggs. So I know I've messed with this before, so I'm gonna hold on to this. They also right now have these huge, where did I see you? I've heard some people lately are not doing tomatoes, but I know they have huge, if you are fine with the tomatoes, they have, oh, I was looking right at it. It's like crushed. They're doing whole peeled tomatoes with garlic and crushed red pepper. And the ingredients are very simple, so it's not that bad on Hunt's. Or one with garlic, olive oil, and basil. So you could kind of make your own tomato sauce from that, which is pretty awesome. I'm going to find a couple more things before I leave, and then we're going to go home. So my little haul from the Dollar Tree included corn chips, dipping chips, basically, knockoff Fritos, the veggie meatballs. I have actually tried these before,
though they say 100% vegetarian. I tried these before one time, getting them from Dollar Tree in California. And I had forgotten about these, and I saw them in the freezer section. Legit, look at these ingredients. It's going to be hard to focus. Focus on this. Focus on this. It's vegetable. It says like vegetables. Here we go. Cabbage, mushroom, onion, carrot, spinach, rice flour, palm oil, turmeric, garlic powder, black pepper, curry powder, and salt. That's all it says. These are freaking vegan. But I don't think they wanted to label that. I got the milk, because I may want to do something later. I got the jambalaya mix. I got Most Stuff Oreos, which doesn't contain any milk. So, still pretty cool. And I got kidney beans, because I'm doing something. I figured originally I just wanted to do, this is like $2. Well, the whole thing was $6 in total. They didn't, you know, it's food, they don't tax it. So I was thinking just doing jambalaya and kidney beans, but then I saw these and I was tempted to throw those in because that could actually be $3 in total. I want to cook this up to see how it goes. So I need to get 2.5 cups of water and 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Which, actually it says the vegetable oil is optional. Okay. And then, so, we'll see how this works. Before I throw the rice in, I started off there, and I realized do this in a 2.5 quart saucepan. I realized something. I have no idea how much 2.5 quarts are. Ooh, sorry. All the steam. Oh, I steamed the camera. But 2.5 quarts should be about something you could put almost 10 cups of water into. So I started off with that. Oh my gosh, hold on. So again, I started off with this, and I just steamed the camera again. And then I had to move to this because I was like, I have a feeling I can't get that much liquid in there. And I realized it's rice. It's going to expand. So I'm basically going to do the rice. You could do the rice as is and then you have a nice side dish. But I want to add like most of this thing of kidney beans. Because, you know, this is, if you want to do this for a meal, you got to do more to it. So I'm going to open this up real quick and probably rinse these off because they've been in water with salt and all sorts of other stuff, and throw that in there quickly as it's already started to cook. Changing my mind, I realized something. These are already pretty much cooked, they're just being heated. If I throw those in there with that, which you're supposed to cook for about, cover and simmer. Cover and simmer for about 25 minutes. Hopefully I can actually get this down to a simmer. That's the one thing I don't like about this eye. It gets really hot and it feels like it's hard to bring it back down. I think I'm going to change this up. I'm going to cover this up. I may have to turn it down even more. Oh, the terrifying thing about this. I'm going to wait till maybe, it's supposed to be about 25 minutes. We're going to cut this down to like 20 minutes. I'm going to wait till around maybe 15 minutes and I'm going to add the beans in so that it's got a protein. Then technically I have a complete meal. So after sitting back and thinking about this, I realized this is almost just a basic rice and beans thing. I mean, yeah, it's kind of more advanced rice because it's got flavoring and stuff in it. And by the way, it's also very salty rice because this is prepared, you only do 1 cup and it's got 21% sodium. So I changed my mind. I'm not going to use the kidney beans. I'm going to hold on to that for another thing. I think I'm going to go ahead and after 15 minutes I'm going to throw in the veggie meatballs. Now, it is Indian spices, which will be interesting, but I still find this as a great option. Oh my gosh. I just hope nothing weird happened to this, because I just realized there's like tape on my box. And I don't know why. Okay. Now the problem is, without this tape, would this have just opened? Which, let me see. There's tape on both sides of my box. I'm just gonna hope there's tape on all sides of this box. Okay, it does have a vegan thing on there, but I don't remember it being taped up. Let me check that I still have all the meatballs that are supposed to be here. It's supposed to be like about 10. Hold on. Though the inside bag does not look to be tampered with, technically it says you're supposed to have about 3 1/4 servings, and every serving is 3 meatballs. And I only counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in reality, you can't even technically have 3 servings. But, oh well, this is why I'm using this as part of my jambalaya, which is probably for the best. Because my pan got so hot, I just checked the rice, and the rice felt done. And I realized the other thing about this is, remember, about 25 minutes, or until rice is tender, and the rice felt tender, and it's parboiled long grain rice. So you do need to pay attention. It does say to mix it up and everything. So I threw the meatballs in, and I'm gonna let it go for maybe another 5 minutes at the most, and stir it a couple times just to make sure the meatballs get warmed through. And then we're gonna have dinner. So after 15 minutes, it's basically done. Again, it did say to stir a lot. I wasn't getting to the very bottom, so I do have a little bit of kind of burn on the bottom. But I also, the meatballs had gotten pretty hot, and I actually just smushed them more in to the rice. So it's going to be like an interesting jambalaya combo with Indian flavors. Hey, something new to try. Now, it still kind of looks like a side dish, but at least it's a little bit more than rice. And if you still want to make beans for higher protein levels, the kidney beans. So in reality, this still only costs $3. So I haven't tried it. I threw a little garnish on there, which was chopped chives, dry chopped chives, which I got from Dollar Tree. So still all Dollar Tree. And you know, I didn't really count that seasoning because I've had it for a while. But if not, you don't have to. So let's try all of it together. It looks like a little bit of everything. And kind of curry spice with the jambalaya mix. Tastes really good. A little bit heartier than if it was just the rice by itself. Right now, I'd recommend this. And I mean, like I said, I thought it was going to be 25 minutes. It took less than 25 minutes. And I mean, it's 22 minutes after when I first put the rice down in. Have something to eat. Simple and not expensive. Well, go ahead. Try this out if you have this at your Dollar Tree. I already lost the box, but it's the jambalaya mix. Now the veggie balls that are in the freezer. $2 and you got some food. $3 and you got some protein. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.